From spiritual to blues to R&B to hip-hop, the National Museum of African American Music will give visitors a chance to trace the history of African American contributions to music. Joining us this morning is H. Beecher Hicks III, President and CEO of the National Museum of African American Music, and Dr. Dina Bennett, Senior Curator for the National Museum of African American Music. Good morning to both of you. It's good to talk to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So let me start with this. I know it's an obvious answer, but why is this month, Black History Month, the perfect time to celebrate black music, the contributions of that music?
Sure. Well, music is such an important part of all of our lives. And when you think back on key moments, graduations and weddings and celebrations of all sorts, even if it's just a weekend that the girls are hanging out or the guys are going to the game, there's often a song that kind of goes along with that. And when you hear that song, you remember where you were and what you were doing and the fun you were having or the occasion that you were going through. And so oftentimes, so often, that music is as a result of an African American contribution or an African American music form. And yet, you know, until now, there hasn't been a museum that really celebrates that and really puts that into historical context. Sure, there are museums that deal with a label, an artist, or a genre, but there's been no place that really tells this story in totality. And so we are really excited after 20 years or so of work that come this Labor Day weekend, we'll be celebrating a grand opening in downtown Nashville.
And Dr. Bennett, what are some of your favorite artifacts or stories that are contained within the museum?
Oh, yes. Well, one of my favorite is a blue and gold custom-made jacket that B.B. King, the King of the Blues, wore when he opened his B.B. King Blues Club here in Nashville. The embroidery on the inside says King of the Blues, B.B. King, and it was made by E. Custom Tailors. So I really like looking at that, especially since I used to work at the B.B. King Museum and Delta Interpretive Center in the Mississippi Delta. And because of that and other partnerships that we've formed with the institution, we're going to be able to also loan a B.B. King Lucille guitar, which will be a great complement to the jacket in our Crossroads Gallery, which is our gallery where we talk about the blues. So that's one of my favorites.
And what about yourself, Mr. Hicks?
Well, you know, I actually love to tell a story about an outfit, a performance outfit that we have from Lisa Left Eye Lopez. My aunt and my uncle had it stored in a closet in their home in one of their spare bedrooms, and they called one day and they said, "Hey, we've got this stuff. Are you interested in it?" And of course we were. And so I was able to get that costume from them and bring it to the museum and turn it over to Dr. Bennett's team. And so it will be a part of our exhibit as well. And so I just love that story, the way that that history is preserved, sometimes in someone's closet in their home, and other times in a museum. And so we are able to kind of bring out this history that my relatives were hanging on to and be able to share it with the world. And so we're super excited about that.
And as our viewers start getting their summer plans ready for any kind of road trips they have, Nashville should probably be a stop, given the museum opens this summer. What's the website where we can get more information?
Sure. blackmusicmuseum.org is probably the best place to come and get the latest updates of what we're up to. But of course, we're on social media as well. And so you can find us there at the NAMAM is what we call the acronym, the NMAAM, on all social channels, and then blackmusicmuseum.org.
No, it sounds exciting. Congratulations on your efforts. This is a really good one. Thank you so much.
Please come check us out.